Hello and welcome to PA Academy. In this video, we are going to be covering rectangle and we are going to be looking at the properties, the perimeter, and the area of a rectangle. So at the end of it, you're also going to be looking at some examples that relate to rectangle. So if you are new to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button to subscribe to PA Academy. So now when we talk about a rectangle, this is how a rectangle looks like. It's a four-sided shape. And right here we have the properties of a rectangle. The first one says opposite sides are equal. So that means looking at this rectangle looking at this rectangle, if you look at A and B, this AB, and then if you look at this DC, they are on opposite side. When we say they are equal, that means the length from D to C and from A to B are equal. So let's say the length of AB is 7 meters, then definitely the length of DC will also be 7 meters. So that's what this first property is saying, that opposite sides are equal. Likewise, AD and BC, the length are equal. So that's the meaning of the first one when we talk about rectangle. Then the second one says that diagonals are equal. Now this line like this, that stretches from this point D to point B, is what we call the diagonal. So if you also draw it from A to C, so if you also have a diagonal like this, just straight, although I'm not using ruler, but let's assume this is just a straight. So the length from here, this point A to point C, is also the same thing as the length from point D to point B. That's how you say the diagonals are equal. So that's another property of a rectangle. Then the third one says each angle is equals to 90. Now when we look at rectangle, this angle here is equals to 90. This one is also equals to 90. Right here is also equals to 90, and here is also equals to 90 degrees. So each of the angles, the four angles inside the rectangle, is always equals to 90. So these are three of some of the properties of a rectangle. There are more than this, but these are some of the basic ones that you have to know. So away from properties, let's also look at some of the formulas that are related to rectangle. So the first one is a perimeter. So the perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into brackets the length plus the breadth. Now when we talk about the perimeter, what we are talking about is the addition of all the sides. If you pick this side, this 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 sides, the addition of the 4 sides of a rectangle, that's what we mean by perimeter. Addition of all the sides. So in order to get the perimeter of a rectangle, we are going to say 2 into bracket the length plus. So if the question should give you, for example, this one, if it should give you 7 meter as the length, and this part is the breadth, this BC and AD is the breadth. That's what I have here. I said the AB and CD, this line, represent the length, while AD, which is from here to here, is also equals to BC, and that is the breadth. So if this is the length and this is the breadth, so addition of it, length plus breadth, so your answer multiplied by 2, that will give us the perimeter of a rectangle. So also when we look at the area of a rectangle is length times breadth. So this is the formula to get the area of a rectangle, length times breadth. So that means the length and then the breadth. So once you multiply it, you get the area of a rectangle, then the units, and then square. So we are still going to solve one example on rectangle so you understand it proper. Then if you are also looking for the diagonal of a rectangle, that means if you are being given a question and say, okay, look for the length of this diagonal, that's okay, how many meter or how many centimeter, depending on your units, of this diagonal. So this is the formula you are going to apply. Diagonal of a rectangle is equals to the square root of the length, the square of the length plus the square of the breadth. Then this is it here. This is simply that's square root of L square plus B square, where L is the length and then B is the breadth. So once you square it, you add it, and then you look for the square root. With that, you'll be able to get the diagonal. So now let's look at using this. Let's look at this example under rectangle. It says find the perimeter, area, and length of the diagonal of this rectangle. So this is the rectangle. So let's quickly solve this. So before I start to solve it, you can kindly pause the video and try to attempt this question and let me know if you are able to solve it. So let me know in the comment section below if you are able to solve it before we start solving the solution. Okay. So now let's bring out the details from this diagram. So from this diagram, we are only given the length and the breadth. So let's write that the length, which is L, as 8 meters, and then we have our breadth, which is B, as what? As 6 meters. So one of the things that we are asked to look for is the perimeter. And then the formula for perimeter is 2 into brackets length, which is L, plus breadth, which is B, represented with B. So that will be 2 into brackets, our length is 8, plus 6. So that will be 2 into brackets. So 8 plus 6 is 14. So that means 2 times 14, that's 28. And don't forget the units, meter. So that is the perimeter of this rectangle. This represents 8 meter and this represents 6 meter. Now this is not drawn to scale, so note that. So it's not that if I should measure it from here, this is just, you are assuming that this if you measure from here to here is 8, from here to here is 6. So this is how you are going to calculate what the perimeter is, 28. That means if you should measure, let's say we start from this point, we measure here, continue like this, measure this third side and this fourth side, we'll have 28 meter. So now we've gotten the perimeter. So now let's look for the next question. The next one says we should look for the area. So the area of a rectangle is what? Is length times breadth. So our length is 8 meter. So that will be 8. Okay, 8 meter. So 8 meter multiplied by our breadth, which is 6 meter, times 6 meter. So that will give us, so 8 times 6, that will give us 48 meter square. So once you are doing shapes or rectangle, don't always remember your units. If you leave your answer just as 48, you are wrong. Without the units, your answer is wrong. So make sure your unit is there. So and with this now, if you are looking at the area, the unit of area is always in square. So assuming we have this in centimeter, we are going to have 48 centimeter square. So always pay attention to the unit. The area is always in square, while the perimeter is just the unit itself, is not in square. So that is it on how to get the area. So let's look at the third one. So we should look for the length of the diagonal. So the third one said we should look for what? The length of the diagonal. The length of diagonal. So that is equals to square root of the length square. Okay, let me write it here. So that is square root of the length all square plus the breadth square. So that will be the square root of, so that means the length is what? Is 8. So that will be 8 square plus, and then the breadth is 6 square. So that's equals to square root of, so 8 square, that's 8 times 8 is 64, plus 6 square, that's 36, plus 36. So if I should continue here, so that will give us square root of 64 plus 36, that will give us square root of 100, and then square root of 100 will give us 10. Don't forget your units, will be in meter. So that means the length of the diagonal is what? So that means the length from here to here, which we are not given and we are asked to look for it, is what? Is, that means is 10 meter. The length from here to here is 10 meter. So that is it on rectangle. Don't forget the formula for perimeter is 2 into brackets length plus breadth. For the area of a rectangle is what? Is length times breadth. And then the formula to get the diagonal of a rectangle is the square root of the length square plus breadth square. So that is it for this video. If you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share this video and then you subscribe to PA Academy, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.